Which is the largest predator? The brown bear. We travel to one of the most remote places in the world, the Kamchatka Peninsula. As the bears go down to the rivers looking for salmon, we try to harvest one with just a bow and arrow. Definitely the wildest and most dangerous hunt we have ever been on. And the weirdest thing we have ever eaten. Welcome to Kamchatka, guys. We travel on board of a couple of Argos deep up a river to our base camp.
Only.
The Kamchatka Peninsula has one of the highest populations and biggest bodied brown bears in the world. At the end of the summer, as the salmon come up the rivers to spawn, bears migrate around the main rivers to feed on them, giving a unique opportunity to hunt them spot on stock. At the same time, this time of the year the vegetation is tall and dense, which makes it extremely dangerous, as bears encounters will be tight and frequent, exactly what we needed. I am the first bow hunter to ever hunt on this area. Guides have never seen a bow before and do not have a real understanding on how it works or how efficient they can be. Bow hunting was only legalized in the country a few years ago, so I have to make sure I leave a good impression and show how amazing it can be. No pressure. We made it to base camp, just tested the bow is shooting great, really exciting. Let's go!
Не обломалось?
На подшипник может быть, на водометах верхний подшипник.
We have another problem. We were supposed to hunt from a boat to be able to cover as much river as possible, but seems that the motor broke and we don't have a boat. So this is gonna make things hard and we only have 2 days to make it happen. Not good news. So now plan? This is what bears come to eat in this tundra. All types of berries, because they have a Mediterranean diet, fish and fruit. First afternoon of the trip, we just saw a bear. Didn't look big, but might as well put a stock, try to get us in the mood, try to get us used to being in close quarters with brown bears, and it has been pretty exciting. We were, I don't know, 30 meters from the bear. It's incredible how they disappear in this terrain. Let's keep looking.
Так, Андрюх, подошли.
Just spotted a pretty big bear. We're gonna give it a try and put a stalk. Was that? My mouth is dry. 25 meters, it offered me a frontal shot, but he was bending against the tree, so I think it was too risky. And check how thick the area is. I could barely see the top. I play safe, I don't want to risk anyone in this team, so I don't know if I should have shot, but when they are standing or when they are laying against the tree, when you are gonna execute the shot, it does like poof, and lowers.
Just bold.
So we were crossing here, and the local village people that they are washing some stuff in the river, they have seen a big bear just walking by, and there is a lot of conflict between the human people and the bears, because there is many bears and these guys are living surrounded by bears, so any day they can get in trouble. So, yeah, let's go check it out. Basically, we have two options. That the bears are on the other side of the river, that will be a 40-meter shot, or that they are on our side of the river, which will be a 4-meter shot, and we will not have a river in between. So pretty intense. This is all gasoline. My whole pack full of gasoline.
Понял, только откуда он, вот. Ты прям давит это. Так я сейчас это, когда я беру, да?
The Kenai completely wet. Oh, it's no wet. What a day, what a day. Tomorrow more. But Sergei, you see, with the bow, slowly, slowly, you see, relax, wait, no noise.
Yes.
Bow time. I think this one works. Today we are slowly navigating down the river, trying to see if we locate any of the rivers, any of the bears fishing in the border of the river. And we will try to, like a commando, park the boat and sneak into the bear. So it's gonna be a beautiful ride, I guess. Every year, during the month of August, one of the most amazing miracles of nature takes place. Salmon, after 4 years of living in the open sea, return back to the Sac River where they were born, travel all the way upstream to spawn and secure the future of their species. After that, they die. Seems like a pretty sad story, but if you think it twice, I can think of a better life. Living completely free in the wild ocean, only to return back to your roots, procreate, and dying knowing that you lived a meaningful life. Malinki!
No te mezclas.
Es pasiva, ¿eh? Пожалуйста.
На здоровье. Привет,
We have been going up and down the river. Now it's 3 p.m. and the birds are starting to come out. We have seen 3 or 4 birds, but all of them are pretty small. I don't know if it's like other animals that the young ones are trying to eat first before the big ones show up. So we're gonna wait 10 or 15 minutes and go down the river without the motor again and see if any of the big ones have show up. But pretty cool, getting used to seeing birds and all that. Like the day couldn't be better weather, the river, the company. Pretty cool. Too bad that we don't have that many days. The amount of birds that we see is extraordinary. Birds of all age classes, south with even 3 caps. The density is really high, and it showcases how important our role as hunters is, keeping their numbers under control. They are one of the most efficient predators in the world, and their impact on wildlife doesn't go unnoticed. In addition to the conflict with local people, they aren't scared of humans, as in this case, they are above us in the food chain pyramid. Boat expedition over. Now we're gonna get back to the Argo and try to see if we see any birds on the tundra.
Наши розы, тем более.
40, 60, 50, 45. Too long of a shot. I don't know, with brown bears, you always get the feeling that you are not sure if they don't see you or that they know that you are there. But since you are not in top of the food chain, they don't really care because they are not scared of us. We think that we are the conquistadores of the world and they don't care. Okay, let's keep looking for a bigger one. I love that in many of the Asian countries you get access to a sauna and shower, and it's a mix of everything. I'm going to show you guys. So basically you have here a stove, and this sometimes is a container, a little house, or you have there the stove, the fire that is warming up the water. There is a container of water there for hot water, and here will be a traditional sauna where you get in, you get some sweat, will get warm up, and when you finish you come outside here and you have one of these big ones where that you put hot water that is coming from the fire, and here it's cold water. So you mix the hot water and cold water to your perfect temperature, depending if you want it colder or warmer. And with these cups, you just grab the water and you just throw it in here, wash yourself, put some soap, and be clean for the next day. So, time to clean ourselves. Morning. Today is the last day of our hunt. We better make something happen. We are gonna go to a new area, try to explore new territories. Sergey says that maybe the big bears are over the salmon already and they are looking for more for the fruits, the berries and all that. So we're gonna go higher up the mountain, trying to look for some tundra and try to find a giant bear. Tomorrow we are flying out. We have sheep hunting, and now bird hunting for a total of 15 days. We haven't shot anything until the last day. Sergej,
Не.
спасибо.
Пожалуйста. Камчатка, Power.
Robert. What a gorgeous, beautiful animal. Beautiful skin, and now is not the best time for the skin, but take the head. Nice head. This is not the biggest one that we have seen, but definitely a beautiful animal and a memory that we will never forget. Like the adrenaline rush of being under 30 yards of these animals is just unreal. Sorda de jabalí hurón. Butardol smoking. Es pasiva, Es pasiva.
Good animal.
Beautiful. I'm still in shock. I'm trying to digest the adrenaline. Let's start skinning. I'm gonna put this here. This is a new PSE Mag 33DS. It's a prototype bow, third animal, 3 kills, so we need to take good care of it. Okay, let's skin it. We have partnered with a buddy of mine, Arcimonte, to come out with a line of knives, and this is the Skinner. And yeah, if you guys want to support our channel, it would be great if you can check the project, because I think we are making some great knives for hunters. Made for hunters by hunters. Check the size of this parasite that was inside the meat. The bears are full of parasite because they eat all type of rotten animals and all that, so eating their meat is can be dangerous, so you may have to make sure that you boil it at high temperature and for a long period of time to kill any parasite inside. But still, it's important to keep the numbers under control. There are many bears. They predate, one of the finest predators in the world. They predate over other wildlife, plus the human conflict that they are living with humans around, and there's plenty of bears, so we need to keep them under control.
Yeah, no.
¡Venga, coño! ¡Venga!
This good, хорошо?
Ah, yeah, very good.
Well, I'm not the one that you wanna be facing, and I'm not the one that you want in your way. There's blood in the water and all I can taste.
120% looks like a human foot. See? Seems like we are in the Viking age and we're gonna eat someone else.
This is my time.
I have seen many things in my life, but this, it's Better put the glove on the hand that you're gonna use to open it. Ready for this? Wow. Mira, mira, mira. A little bit tough, eh? ¿Quieres tomar manos hoy? You wanna eat? No, no.
Только под рюмочку.
Spasiba, eh? Thanks for all the help. And now the middle finger. It's actually good. Honestly, it's good. The things someone has to do for you guys to subscribe to the channel. Until next time. Thanks all for everything.
Удачную охоту.
Да.
We will be back.
Хороший выстрел впереди. For a nice, really awesome shot.
Spasiba. Birds are one of those animals that when I was younger, I never really felt attracted to. But that the more I hunt them, the more appreciation and respect for them has grown on me. It was only a couple of days of hunting, but we leave Kamchatka knowing that we will definitely come back and repeat this hunt. Thanks to everyone that made this possible, I'll never forget it.